Hello, this is me, your mental illness. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Starparade. I hope if you are here first time, I'm really sorry that you have to see me like this. But I'm Cruella from Disney. This is my outfit for Halloween, and I thought we'll make a Halloween special, and I'll just dress up a little bit. Do you like my wig? I use some hair paint to spray the side of my beard and mustache, and I don't think it works very well, but I don't know, you tell me. Probably I should shape it. Look at my outfit. I have a waistcoat, I have a polka dot shirt, and crazy wig. Welcome to Flosstube 18. How are you guys been? It's been 2 weeks since I seen you last time, or actually you've seen me last time. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, ladies, how are you enduring this? I'm already sweating underneath this hair. And yet, this is my costume. The story behind this costume was, okay, it's my first really official Halloween, so what should I wear? I never dressed for Halloween. I mean, at school we had some costume parties and stuff like that, but never like Halloween. So who I want to be for my first Halloween. So the first decision that I made is I want to wear a wig. So I went online and searched for some wigs, and this wig just came up very often, and the shipping was very fast. So I thought, okay, I guess Cruella it is. So this is how this costume, came to life. How have you guys been? Tell me how you've been. It's been 2 weeks since I saw you last time. Okay, I've got my notes open, and let's start the Flosstube number 18. First of all, I'd like to thank you everyone, every single one of you that subscribed recently. I've passed 800 subscriptions. I'm now sitting around 830 subscribers, and I'm very grateful and thankful, because thanks to you, this channel just keeps on going, I guess. Today will be a little bit faster and quicker Flosstube because I don't have a lot of things that I can show you, but I've got some honorable mentions. First of all, Chris from Chris Cross Stitch, Betsy from Betsy Klager, Darcy from Stitchman Darcy, and Claire from Stitch Lit by Claire. They all got my parcels with my Stitchy goodness, and I'm really happy that they finally received them. But I have sad news, kinda, for my friends in Europe, because for some strange reason I've sent all the parcels at the same time. They still haven't got it. I don't know how you guys in States got it before them, but I feel really sorry for that, and I don't know if that's being hauled, or it has to run through customs or something. I don't really understand why you still haven't got the parcels. So I'm very sorry for that. After I spoke with the Royal Mail, and they told me that they have time to receive it to the 5th of November. After that, the parcel is being marked as lost. So I guess you still have a little bit of time before I can investigate further what's going on. So hopefully this or next week, maybe next week or week after, you will get your parcel finally. I'm very sorry, it's not my fault, it's the Royal Mail. Nothing I can do about it. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. You like my costume, by the way? I spent little to no effort. All I did is just cut the bangs of the wig, so I can see, otherwise it'll be very horrible. I have 2 mentions of a Flosstubers. First is Ashley from Stitching Penguin. She mentioned me a few times in her Flosstube because she started a Wind Waker solve with us, me and Leonie, from Leonie Stitching Madness, and she mentioned me twice already, and I just failed to mention her even once. She is a very, very nice and beautiful person. Her stitching is phenomenal, and she decided to join us on our SAL. Well, not our SAL, it's Leonie's SAL, but she decided to do the whole thing. If you don't remember what the Wind Waker SAL is, I have a little bit of progress on it, so I'll show you in a second. And the other person that I would like to shout out is Nicole from Stitchy Lemon. She is back. She's finally back on Instagram, and hopefully she will record some videos quite soon, because she has been busy with her life and probably school or university. So she has been very busy, and there was no update on her channel for about 2 months. So thankfully everything is going back. So welcome back, Nicole. It's nice to see you again, and hopefully we'll see a Flosstube video soon. Let's just get into it. I guess it has been a few minutes, and I already told that it'll be a shorter video. So let's go with the stitching things first. Do you remember Stitching Land and Halloween Cats? This is the chart that I'm working on at the moment, and I told you that maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to finish that before Halloween, but unfortunately it's too much. I underestimated it, to be fair. I underestimated that, and I don't know, it was very, very difficult for me to finish this, and I haven't done it. But I was putting so many hours into it. I thought, okay, I'm doing my part. Maybe somehow it will work, but it never did. Let me just lean over. I'm sorry. We'll see. Okay, so I made some significant progress. As you can see, I was working my way, from on the right side of the fabric and making my way up. As you can see, the progress is very significant and a lot. I've did a lot to make it work. In my opinion, it looks very good, but the colors, I would probably do some alterations if I stitch that again. And all I did in lettering is stitch Oween, which is not even halfway through. But if not this year, definitely next year I will finish that. But it will still be my work in progress. I will be actively working on it because it is so close. It is getting closer and closer to finish. I don't want to use word so close because it has like about 300 or 500, no more. It might have like 6,000 stitches left. So I'm getting there, but it will take me some time, but hopefully I will finish that. Either December or maybe early January, so it'll be ready for next year Halloween to be hanged somewhere. But yeah, this is the progress on that. And the other stitchy whip that I've got, whip stands for work in progress, if you don't know that. Maybe you saw a crazy person in the video and you clicked as a clickbait. What the hell is going on over here? So this is a chart that I mentioned before. It is the Wind Waker chart made by Avocado Stitchery. This is the whole thing that you can buy on Etsy. And I think until the end of October, the chart is on a discount. So you can grab it for really cheap and just work on it if you really like to. So me and Leonie are working only on this middle part, but I'm considering about making this top right corner over here as well, but I'm not really sure if I will like the middle part stitched and finished a lot. I'll probably do the other ones or a few other ones, but I don't want to promise anything really, because who knows what future holds for me. So yeah, so let me just show you the chart. I already cut the fabric, so I cannot add anything to it, unfortunately. You can see my beautiful needle minder too, and as you can see, I've just started to, I just did this little part over here. It's Not a lot, to be fair. It's not a lot of progress, but believe me or not, it's almost 250 stitches at it. It's not a lot of progress. It is not by any means, but I started to work on Epona, the horse that Lynx rides to battle. And this is my beautiful bee, like green bee, like turquoise bee needle minder that I made myself. And yeah, this is stitched on 40 count linen. I am using Work Dye Works threads, 1/2. So there's a lot of gaps, between crosses, but honestly, I was thinking that I should redo it and use 2 threads, but it grew on me. It actually grew on me, and I think it looks pretty good. So it will stay as it is. And I think this middle section has something over 8,000 stitches, so it shouldn't be that bad to finish. So I will continue working on it, and we'll see where that will get us. Hopefully far. Okay. And last whip that I was working on, it is not a cross stitch project, it is a crochet project. So as you know, as some of you know that watched my previous Flosstube, I am working on a cloak pattern for my partner. I found this beautiful pattern on YouTube, and I started to follow it. Unfortunately, I have a wrong type of yarn, so I had to alter it already, and I'm just having my fingers crossed that everything will match up and it will look at least okay. I'm a beginner crocheter. I don't know how to say that. I'm crocheting. It's my second crochet project, let's say. Let's just go around it, but you get the point. I am a beginner. And I fixed the piece that I stitched last time. I ripped the stitches almost all the way to the end, but I have managed to fix it. As you can see, it's no longer wonky as it was, and it's a beautiful square piece. And this actually is a part of a hood, and the hood will be sewn over here, over this line and over this line, and you will wear it like that. I don't want to put it too much on the wig because I don't want any crazy hair on it. Besides, I don't want to have any accusations that I'm cheating on someone. Hey, where did that black and white hair came from? Huh? So, where did it came from? So, as you can see, this is ready, and all I have to do is to I already started it actually, but I don't want to show you that. It's just like this little small piece of the same thing. So I need 2 of these and just stitch them together with some yarn, and it should work theoretically. So wish me luck, and we'll see how that will go. I will try to work on it a little bit today, but honestly, something else is currently occupying my free time at the moment. And I will talk about it right now. Let's go to the segment Michael designs a chart. So, as you may know, I mentioned that last time that I am designing my own cross-stitch chart, and the chart itself is already done, and it is around 5,500 stitches, excluding some French knots and excluding backstitching. So it is not too big. It's honestly, it's not too big, but maybe we're looking for a different word. It is not stitch heavy, but it is a moderate size. So it's not the tiniest thing either. So I'm currently I've did majority of the job because I am making my own model, solely because I want to make sure that everything works and all the colors work together and the stitching is beautiful. and if you get the chart, you will not regret it. So whenever I'll make a chart or design something, I'll try to either ask someone to stitch it up for me for the free chart, and we'll work together to fix it, or I will, stitch it myself and do the model myself, because I never realized that how much work goes into designing stuff. Making the design itself didn't took me that long, but making alterations, color swaps, and stuff like that, it's just never-ending story, really. I'm slowly moving forward. I'm slowly getting to the end of it. So hopefully in 2 weeks' time, it'll be ready to be posted and you'll be able to enjoy it, and I will show you how it looks. So hopefully in 2 weeks' time, I'll have a finished object and it'll be my own design chart. So fingers crossed. I don't want to make any promises, but I'm working on it actively. And after it's done, I will show you how it looks. It's kind of a secret project, but I think it's a cute little chart. Maybe not little, like medium size, low and cross stitch chart. And you will tell me what do you think of it, and if should I, excuse me, burps, if I should pursue a designer path. Is that if my design is something that you enjoy, or my design work needs a little bit of more work around it, and I need to gain more experience. No one got born being Jacob, except Jacob. I think he was designing charts when he was in mother's womb. So, so I'm just starting out. So please be gentle with me, okay? Okay, so that's all things I think cross stitch related. My partner also got me some extra yarn, and these two colors, beautiful ones. As a whole, it's a whole section. If you didn't, if you didn't recognize it, this beautiful color, what it is called, mustard, and it's a very beautiful yellow. And this color, it's called where are you? Plum, simply plum. And these are Aran yarns, and they are both 400 grams, and I'm planning to make a hat or something wearable from it in the future. Maybe alongside my cloak, I will work on a hat for winter for me or my partner. I haven't decided yet. And the other thing that I got are those project bags. I finally get some project bags, cheap stuff on Amazon. You can get 10 of them for £8 or $10, probably US. These cheap Chinese plastic bags, and they work beautifully. I am very happy that I got them. They're not fancy, cloth with the vinyl front bags like most people have, but they do the job, and I'm very happy about it. Zippers could be a little bit better, but hey, what can I expect for paying, £8 for 10 bags, really? So I am really happy how this, turns out, and I'm not disappointed. So if you are wondering, should I get this off Amazon or eBay, and you don't own any project bags, but you really want some, I think this is a cheap and very good way to get some and have your project in the bags, like so. Here is my own design in this beautiful, clear bag with deep blue zipper, and yeah, it works, and I really recommend it if you want to get something cheap. Now, for the last section, it'll be a story time with Michael. I'm copying a little bit Chris, I must admit, but I wanted to tell a story a little bit about myself and a little bit from my life, so you can know me better. You can see who Michael is and what kind of person I am. So this story takes us back very far away to in Poland. We've got elementary school, and then we've got middle school, and then we've got high school, and then after that, if you want, you can go on to university to study. So this this takes place in elementary school when I was 7, first grader. I was 7 years old, and to make this more, I don't know, not efficient, to make this more, to set a background to the story, I have been friends to 2 of my colleagues since I was a child, because we lived in a neighborhood and they were 2 years older than me. So we played together. We played soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. We've played hide and seek. We've played crazy games, and we rode a bike together. So we went quite, we known each other for quite a while, and they've been going to school. They've been before me, and when it was my turn to be a first grader, they already been in third grade, so they knew school quite well and through, inside out. So when I went there, and it was one of the first 2 or 3 weeks, and I really didn't know that many teachers, only art teachers, because first 3 grades had one teacher that was handling, all the subjects, all the basic subjects that we've got: maths, Polish, environment and biology kind of thing, music and arts. It was all, one teacher was responsible for it, because it was basic stuff like reading, writing, and stuff like that. It was basic, yeah. So one time, let's just go back a little bit, because I want to mention my friends a little bit more. So they were showing me the school when I went there. They showed me where's the principal's office, where's the teacher's room, where's the cafeteria, where's the gymnasium and stuff like that. And they told me about a little bit about the teachers. So they told me what their name is, and for some strange reason, some of them had the nicknames, and they used the nicknames exclusively for them. So one of the teachers, her name is Mrs. Gondelova. I know, very, very difficult Polish surname, Gondelova, but everyone else and children called her Dacia, because back in the day she used to drive a car, Dacia. That was the car's model, and it was her favorite car, and it was kind of big chunka hunka car, right? And the lady itself wasn't the tiniest lady either. So for some reason in my mind, this nickname Dacia got engraved in my mind. So this lady, her name is Dacia, and that's it, right? So what happened, that the art teacher, Mrs. Malong, asked me to call Mrs. Gondelova over, because she had some queries and some quite important topic to talk about. And it was during the class, because I cannot really remember what we were talking about, but she needed the help of another teacher. And so she told me that she probably is in class 3. So I've been sent out for a mission. I need to find her and bring her over, and we have to talk about some I don't know, some different difficult subjects with the class. So I walk up to the classroom number 3. I knock on the door, and I'm surprised straight away, because I hear a male voice asking me to come in. So what else would I do? I had to come in, because they asked me to do it, and I wouldn't knock and run away, because that's rude, and I wasn't that kind of a child. And I come in, and there was my math teacher, Mr. Wiesław, and he was asking me what brings me here. And I look at the class, and obviously he's not Mrs. Gondolova, and me being a 7-year-old brat, and thinking that Mrs. Gondolova and her name is Dacia, I ask, I'm looking for Mrs. Dacia. Do you know where she is? And can you just imagine the look on my face? When through the classroom there was just a wave of laughter coming, and even the teacher was laughing, and he couldn't believe me that I didn't do it on purpose. And he was just laughing at me, and I was just dumbfounded. I didn't know what's going on. Her name is Dacia. What do you want from me, right? Thankfully, she was found later in the teacher's room. And I never got any repercussions regarding that, and I didn't get I didn't get into trouble because of that. But it is one of the stories that just sticks to me, because now I rather I have this kind of personality kind of issue, not issue. If I am going to meet someone, and which I don't know, I usually try out and find out the real name instead of going by nicknames. By the way, in the past, I didn't really know what the nickname was. It was a really it also wasn't a really nice nickname, because it was playing around her weight and stuff. So, but thankfully, I don't know if she remembers that. I hope not, but she probably does. But it was a funny story that just sticks with me still until this day and haunts me in my sleep. I got that I embarrassed myself in front of class number 3. It was awful. I don't know if the children, I don't know if they still remember like the class that I went to. I'm sometimes asking myself if they still remember little Michael coming in and asking if their Mrs. Dacia is here somewhere, which obviously she was not. There was a math teacher in front of me. But that's a little funny story from my childhood and when I was a child. And yeah, on this little highlight, we'll end today's Flosstube, because I am boiling under this week. And I'll try to clean this hair paint off of my face, because it's uncomfortable and the flakes are just flying everywhere. So wish me luck that it won't stain my beard. If it will, I'll have to paint over to the other side, other half of the face, and I don't know. It'll be the same story as with my fox. I don't know. Anyway, it was a very nice day. A very nice day? What am I talking about? It was a very nice time to spend with you. I am still a little bit, nervous about telling you, because I told you about my past. I don't really share those memories with many people, but I think it was a nice story to hear, or at least funny story to you. I was very embarrassed and humiliated. But I hope you have a wonderful 2 next weeks, and I hope to see you in Thursday, 2 weeks ahead. Take care and happy Halloween, and don't forget to brush your teeth, but don't drink burps. But don't drink orange juice after brushing your teeth. It's just horrible, and I wouldn't recommend that. Take care. Bye.